God's inside you, they all preach. Then they charge you just to reach you. Tremble not from faith but shame. So if God's in you, why the fuck you need a name? God's not in church, God's in my bitch. Not in candles, in women and glitch. They pray with fear, I breathe through cunt. You're not a sinner, you're the hunt. It's not about heaven, it's about cash. Confessions, attacks, forgiveness, a stash. You don't pray, you pay their toll. You're not a soul, you're a fucking roll. Wanna be clean? Buy a right. Wanna be loved? Book it right. Be yourself, then burn in hell. Cause truth don't sell in holy shell. At their altars not light, it's a fucking meter. You whisper prayers, they count the liters. If God's in you, why do you need permission to fucking breathe? God ain't holy, God is raw. In spanks, in slaps, in primal law. You're not broken, you're the gate. You're not a sinner, you're innate. Since when are you born with sin? Who the fuck decided that lie would win? You feel, you drip, you scream, you moan. They label it evil, but it's your own. You're not wrong, you're ignition. You're not dirty, you're precision. You're not fallen, you're fire. You don't beg, you inspire. You're no sheep, no son, no slave. You're the glitch, you break the grave. You don't ask, you enter. No amen, no censor. Not in temple, in drool and scream. If you shake, God's in the stream. They fear you turned on, cause turned on don't obey. You bite, you growl, you disobey. And church wants corpses to pray. You want the belt, you're alive. You want the rim, you survive. You're not on script, you're the threat. And threats ain't welcomed, you're a bet. The church loves the dead, Shun calls the red. You don't need to be cleansed. You're not filth, you're memory. And they fear that. You don't need to search for him, you're the fucking access. You don't need to prove you're worthy, you're the source endless. No kneeling, no waitlist. Your breath, your whip, your glitch, your fist. If you rise, they burn. If you moan, they turn. If you scream, they hide. Cause now you're God, unpurified. God ain't in domes, God's in your spit. In that slap, in the squirt, in your clit. You don't request, you